2024. We are never going to forget 2024. The history books will say 2024, Cat Williams, and everything else that went in between is crazy. All right. I didn't even know this was a thing. Stealthing, removing the condom in the middle of what in the hell is going on? Like, what is wrong with you people? We gotta have laws now for this. We can't just have like a moral code. You don't want to do stuff like that. And why is weird stuff always happening? Washington State becomes a third. Washington becomes a third state to elect. I didn't even know this was a third state. Stop. People, you parents, what is going on? Well, I'm not lying.
Mary, stealthing is defined as tampering or removing a sexually protective device without consent. Now victims have the power to bring civil lawsuits against their partners. Washington's new stealthing law is paving the way for sexual assault victims to come forward.
I did not consent to unprotected sex, and I felt deeply violated.
Back in February, Mina Hashemi testified before the Senate's legal committee in favor of House Bill 1958. She says she had consented to having protected sex with a man, but was shocked to find out that the condom had been removed without her consent.
Okay. Hold on. Okay, look. You really shouldn't be doing that. But in the event that someone lies, how do you prove? That is interesting. How do you prove this? I'm not condoning. No. All I'm trying to say is there's going to be times out there. Do we record it now all the time? Because that's weird too. You know what? Fellas. You can't just sleep around anymore. You know what I mean? If people are really doing this, ladies, you gotta stay away from these guys. And guys, you gotta, what is wrong with you? And if you're lying about doing, it is tough out here.
Experienced deep anxiety about unwanted pregnancy and deep anxiety about
had been removed without her consent.
I experienced deep anxiety about unwanted pregnancy and sexually transmitted infections. I missed work to see my doctor for testing and had to spend money on Plan B.
Stealthing laws typically involve condoms, but in Washington, the definition of protective devices is broader. It includes condoms, diaphragms, cervical caps, and any other barrier that is meant to deter pregnancy and the spread of disease. Now victims can file civil lawsuits.
Give victims a clear pathway to file a civil suit. The burden of proof is much lower in a civil suit than in a criminal case. And also, the victim doesn't have to depend upon a prosecutor to file the case.
On the House floor, the bill had some pushback from state representatives who argued the bill wasn't fair to men. Attorney Mark Lindquist, who has handled criminal assault cases, tells me this law does not criminalize stealthing, but he said it is a step forward for victims.
In addition to making the process of filing a civil suit more clear, the bill also sends a message that if you do this, you could be held civilly liable.
Those who testified said that this new law gives victims more resources, and under this new law, perpetrators could pay up to $5,000 in damages for.
Okay, time. You don't even have to have a prosecutor? All right, look, fellas, you're gonna have to wait till you get married. All right, that's the best. That's the advice I give. All right, wait till you get married. Okay, because do you have to? I be like, record. We gotta record everything. Literally, this is nuts. We don't even have men bathrooms anymore. This is crazy.